Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How is everybody doing out there? Let's get IG on board. Let's see. All right, everybody's on over here. Hi, how are you guys doing on this lovely Thursday afternoon? Skies are blue over here in sunny California. Looking beautiful. All right. So I want to thank you guys for jumping. Hey, Karen, how are you? Good afternoon. Good to see you. How are you doing today? All right. So today we're going to have a great conversation. It's all about getting the money, which is one of the things I like to talk about for the people who have monies coming back from the government. Yes, yes, yes. Good afternoon. Hope everything is going well with you down there. We still need to have a conversation. Yes, good. All right. I still need to talk to you about the business. Hey, Margie. Good afternoon. How are you, girl? How are you? So, yeah, I'm good, Karen. I'm very good. Thank you so much. Very good. Hey, sis. How are you? Hey, LeBaron. Thanks for jumping in. You guys hit like and share on this video. Like and share on this video. Karen says she'll be waiting. Yeah, I want to just talk to you about your business. Okay. All right. So hit like and share on this video, guys. We're going to talk about refunds. This is tax season. A lot of people are filing their taxes. A lot of people who have filed their taxes when tax season started, January 24th, whatever day that was. I know a lot of people still want to know what happened to their money, and they haven't gotten it yet for the most part. And so people are wanting to know what happened to my refund. So today's conversation is going to be about when you can expect your refund, guys. Again, a topic that a lot of people is waiting for. Some people actually pay more money into the system so they can get a big refund. I mean, that's what they choose to do. Not always totally recommended. However, that's what a lot of people choose to do. They like to see that money coming back at the end. And for some, this is how they save. They figure if they get a big refund, they can actually take that money and set it aside and put it in a savings account. So some people choose to do that. But in the meantime, when you file those taxes, you want to know where is the money, where's the refund, how soon it's going to come, and when I'm going to get this money back. So that's what we're going to talk about today, guys. I want to talk about who is getting that money, who's getting a refund, and how you get a refund, of course, and then how soon you can get that refund. And then we want to talk about how you get the refund, the fastest way to get it. Okay, so if you haven't filed, then we'll tell you the fastest way you can file and get that refund. All right. So hit like and share in this video. Again, thank you guys for jumping in. Let's get right into it. Who is getting, when to expect your tax refund? The fastest way to get your refund, guys, is to file electronically. And that's what we're going to talk about now. The IRS says there's billions of dollars that they have sitting there in refunds that people haven't filed for over the years. So we'll get to that one. So, where's my refund? And some people haven't even filed to get it. That's another story. Okay, we'll have a conversation about that. Okay, I'll be waiting. All right. So number one, who is getting a refund? So again, when it's tax time and filing, a lot of people feel like they should, everyone feels they should be getting a refund. Everybody wants to have a refund. So let's talk about the people who get a refund, okay? So in order for you to get a refund, guys, you have to be one of those people who, if you have a job, of course, you're paying into the system, they're withholding federal taxes. If you overpay on that withholding for the federal taxes that they take out of your payroll check, those are the people who will file and get that money back. Okay, so that's one way to get a refund. If they withhold money from your payroll check and they withhold more money than you should be paying in. Keep in mind, it's not because they take money out, you get money back. If they take more money than you should be paying in, that's when you get money back. A lot of people get that confused. They take out a lot of money out my check. Why can't I get a big refund? There are some taxes that are taken out of your payroll check, guys, that you don't get a refund for. Your Social Security taxes, your Medicare taxes, your disability taxes. That's not the money that comes back to you in a refund. That money stays with the government for things like your Social Security, your Medicare, and for your disability. So when you look at your payroll check and you say they take out all these taxes, why am I not getting all these taxes back? That's not the money that you get back as a refund. It's just usually if you overpay into the federal tax withholding or your state tax withholding, those are the money that you get back if you overpay. So that money comes out of your payroll check. In some cases, if you're getting a pension, it will come out of your pension check. Some cases, Social Security folks can ask that federal taxes be withheld from their Social Security checks. People who are getting unemployment, they can have withholding from their unemployment checks. So that's when you pay into the system. That's the money that you can get back if you overpay. Of course, if you underpaid, you owe the government. If you overpaid, that's what you get back in a refund. Okay. I want to make this very clear because a lot of people feel like they should be getting a refund just because some money came out of their payroll check. The other set of folks, guys, that will get a refund are people who can get those refundable credits, right? Like the earned income tax credit. You don't have to pay anything into the system if you have earned income and you have a dependent child. And even there's earned income without a dependent child, there is an earned income tax credit that you can get back, which is refundable. So even if you pay no money in, and depending on how much money you make, you can get a refund, right, from your earned income tax credit. If you have dependent kids, you can get money from additional child tax credit. You can get that money coming back to you. If you have education credit, guys, education credit is a refundable credit as well. So based on how much money you make, if you are entitled to that credit, you don't have to pay anything into the system. You could get your education credit back, right? Up to $2,500, depending on how much money you make, you can get that credit as a refund. So those are the people who get a refund. Other people who gets a refund, if you're self-employed, let's say, and you pay into your estimated taxes. Now, just remember, if you work for yourself, for the most part, no one takes any taxes out of your money, right? If you made $1,000, they pay you $1,000. You made $5,000, they pay you $5,000. You are responsible to pay into your own taxes. Now, I have a lot of people who are self-employed and they are like, okay, I have a business now, I work for myself. I hope I had a loss. I hope I can get a big refund. Well, that is not how it works. If you are self-employed, in order for you to get a refund, guys, you would have had to make estimated tax payments. Estimated payments is when you send money to the government like every 3 months, or maybe if you miss 1 or 2 of those payments, that's when you get that money back. If you make estimated payments, let's say you anticipated making $50,000 for the year, you think your tax liability is going to be $6,000. So you will pay into the system every quarter your estimated taxes, right? So when you pay these estimated taxes in, let's say at the end of the year, now you had made $50,000, but then you had a lot of expense deductions. You write off a whole lot of expenses, and now instead of owing $6,000, you only owe $2,000, right? And if you paid in $6,000 as estimated taxes, then you get a refund of the $4,000 back. So that's the only time as a self-employed person you get a refund, right? Self-employed people, there's no money taken out, so you don't have anything sitting there to get a refund for, unless you're entitled to one of those earned income credit for not making enough money, right? So that is the people who gets a refund, guys. That's the first point today. Who is getting a refund? And a lot of people are confused about this. So I hope everybody gets this. Hit like and share. Hi, Learner. Thanks for jumping in. You guys hit like and share in this video. This is very important information here. Who gets a refund and who doesn't get a refund? And so many people look for a refund at the end of the year because they figure they file taxes. And once again, money comes out of their check, so they need to get that money back. All right. So that's the first point. Second point today is how to receive your refund, okay? The safest way and the fastest way, guys, is to have direct deposit. Direct deposit into a bank account. Direct deposit you can put on a debit card. A lot of these debit card has routing and account number. You can use those to have that money directly deposited on those debit cards. Your bank account, though, has to have your name on it. Now, I've had people who wants to have their refund deposited into a bank account and it's not their name on it. You must have your name on the bank account or the bank will send it back. Okay, so you can't have your money deposited into somebody else's bank account. So the bank may not receive your deposit. They'll send that money back to the IRS and you got to wait for it to come back out again. So direct deposit, you must have your name on the bank account. If it's a joint account, you must have both the names on there. And then if you have a debit card, that money could be deposited. Check those debit card company. They have a routing and an account number you can use. Same way you use a bank information, the same way you can use that routing and account number from the debit card. So if you have one of those, you can get the money deposited on there. And then, of course, the only other traditional way is you can get that money in the mail. All right. So the check in the mail, of course, that takes forever. For the most part, sometimes, it get lost up in the mail. So a lot of people don't like that idea. But if that's the only other way you can receive your refund, guys, you can always make sure first and foremost that your address is correct and you have not moved. And if you have moved, make sure that you change your address so that you can get your check in the mail. All right. So that is how to get your refund. That's my second point today. All right. So moving right along to the third point, when to expect it. All right, how soon? This is a big one now. How soon do I get this money? All right, they have money for me. I've got a refund coming. How soon can I get my refund? Now, the IRS said that most refund they sent out within 21 days or less. Right? If you electronically file, right, and have direct deposit, I've seen those refunds come within a week, sometimes 10 days. Maybe 14, but not 21. So you cut down on the time, right? So, but at least they give themselves up to 21 days to make sure that you get your refund. If it's mailed, then it takes 4 to 6 weeks sometimes for you to get it if you get a check in the mail. So they are encouraging you to have it directly deposited either to a bank account or maybe to a debit card. And the next thing too, guys, if it is mailed, right? If it is mailed, again, if your address is not correct, you will have to wait for that mail. You have to dispute it. You have to wait for weeks and weeks and weeks to correct that information to have a check be sent out to you. So be careful if you're using the mail system to make sure that your address is correct. Okay, so go online and change it. Now, so most refund is issued in less than 21 days, direct deposit, electronic filing. You can get it in, of course, half that time. And then if there's no problem with your return, you must make sure the return is filed accurately. All your information is correct. Dependent information is correct. And you guys, whoever has one of those PIN, if you had that identity theft situation and they issue you one of those PIN number that you must use to file your taxes, make sure that that information is on your taxes. Make sure all your dependent information is correct. So security number, all that stuff. All this stuff will delay your refund. Okay, so you have to file an accurate return. Make sure all information is correct. Make sure they have no reason to reject your return because of incorrect information. So that's the first thing you want to do, right? So that will delay your refund. The next thing, this is so important. This is so important, guys. And what we here at PROBY'S try to do is make sure everyone gets this right. If you got a stimulus check, they call it the recovery rebate credit. If you got a stimulus check, and look for the letter that says how much you got. If you don't have the letter, check your bank account. See how much you got for the stimulus check, because your refund will be delayed if you have the wrong information on there. If they send you $1,400 for one person last year, make sure that that's what you put on the tax return. If they send you $2,800 for 2 people, make sure that that's what is on your tax return, because wrong information on there, stimulus check, if that's wrong, the advanced child tax credit that they were sending out, remember, $250 a month or $300 a month for 6 months last year from July to December. If you're one of those people who got that money, make sure that you know how much that is. All this stuff will depend on when you expect your money, because anything that's wrong on this, anything that the IRS have to double check, anything they have to send for corrected information will delay your refund. All right. So those are key points. The IRS is expected to send out people who gets the earned income tax credit. They expect to send those people's monies out starting the middle of February, which right about now, they're going to start processing the people who claim earned income tax credit and the child tax credit on their taxes. A lot of folks get a lot of refund on that. Some $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 have had refunds, $14,000 and $15,000 based on their income and based on their dependent status. So those refunds are going to start going out this week. And IRS says that you should expect that money in your bank account no later than March 1st. So a lot of people is already calling and want to know when they're going to get their refunds. So they're going to start the middle of February, which is now. And by March 1st, Direct deposit, guys, you should have money if you claim earned income tax credit, child tax credit, additional child tax credit. Okay, so that's when you should be expecting that refund. And one of the major thing here, you could go to the IRS website, go to the where is my refund. You can check and see where your refund is. It will tell you if they receive your taxes. It will tell you what stage it's in. It's been accepted. It's in process. And it will tell you when it's going to go out. So check on the IRS where is my refund box. And if you have not received your refund within 21 days of filing, right, you go to where's my refund. If it does not tell you that you need to make a call, please, they're begging you not to make any calls to the IRS. They're already on overload. So keep checking on the where's my refund status, and that will update you as to when you will receive your refund. Okay. So I hope that's not a lot, but again, I think it's so important to know how to check this, where to check it at, and making sure that you are on point. And of course, guys, you want to make sure that you filed your taxes electronically. All right. If you mail it, then you're adding so many weeks, maybe even months on your tax return. If you did it yourself, please don't mail it. Try to file it electronically so you can get your money back quicker. Thanks for jumping on over here and IG. Thank you, guys. So Tajna said, good afternoon, Miss Elaine. Yes, great information. Thank you so much. Thanks for jumping on. All right, Margie. You can also check by downloading the IRS To Go app. Yes, the IRS have the IRS To Go app. You can download that on your phone, guys. And they're making it so much easier for you to check on these things because they don't want you to call them. They don't want you to call them. They don't have enough hands for you to answer the phones. And everybody who have tried calling knows the story. 2-3 hours you could be on the phone trying to figure this out. So download that IRS To Go app. Like Margie just mentioned, put that on your phone. You can go there and check it out. Get online to where's my refund. You can check your status there. And if they have any questions, hopefully your return don't go under any type of review. Normally that happens if information is incorrect, right? And if you claim an earned income tax credit or dependents and things like that that they need to verify, that will delay the refund, except for any refund that they don't have any questions. You guys, it's just really going to be quick and fast if you electronically file direct deposit, the quickest way to do that. All right, so that is my spiel today for when to expect your refund. Let me recap real quick, when to expect your refund. Again, this is tax time. Everybody is looking forward to their refund. The first one is who's getting a refund. People who overpay taxes, not because taxes came out. I've had folks who make $100,000. They may have paid $20,000 into the IRS, and they think they're going to get a huge refund because $20,000 went in. However, if the money that was deducted is just enough to cover the money that you make, you may not have a refund. There's a possibility you could owe if they didn't take out enough. So it's not how much they took out of your checks. It's just how much you have to pay in based on your tax liability, guys. So keep that in mind. Some people don't have anything deducted from them. However, they got a refund because they have these credits. They have these refundable credits, child tax credit, earned income credit, education credit. These people will get a refund. And a lot of people say, well, she didn't even work that much and she just got $8,000 and I made $100,000. I paid $20,000 and I didn't get anything back. Well, the system is not set up that way. There's people who will get earned income credit, child tax credit, education credit based on what they make. They will get money back, and you can make $100,000 paying $20,000. And of course, you may not pay enough in and not get a refund. All right. So don't base, and I always tell my clients, don't base your tax information or your refund on somebody else's, because their situation is always different from yours. Okay. Not because she got a refund and she got 10,000. That's what you're going to get. Okay. So that's who gets a refund. If you're self-employed, pay no money in, no estimated taxes. Your goal is to make as much money as you can, write off as much money as you can, pay as little taxes as possible. Now, I have my self-employed folks that come in like, okay, I had a business last year and I had a loss. Am I going to get any money back? Am I going to get some of that money back? Well, no. If you're self-employed, you didn't pay anything in the system, no estimated taxes, you're not eligible for any of those refundable credit, you will not get a refund. Your goal, and I tell them this, I said, this is what your goal is. Make as much money as you can, Write off as much as you can, pay as little taxes as possible, and keep more of that money in your pocket. That's your goal as a self-employed person, guys. Do not look for a refund if you didn't pay anything in. And someone wanted to make sure I made this point clear. Okay, so that's who is getting a refund. How to receive your refund. Best way, direct deposit into a bank account. Must have your name on it, or on a debit card. You can have direct deposit on a debit card. There's routing and account number on that. And then, of course, traditionally, you can have it mailed. You can have it in the mail. It's going to take a longer process. However, make sure your address is correct. Go on the IRS website. You can change an address. And there's a form you can fill out for address change. So make sure that you do that. And that's how you can receive your refund. Quickest way, direct deposit. All right. And when to expect it. Everybody who has filed earned income credit knows that the IRS keep that money and they start sending it out middle of February, which is now. They said that by March 1st, most people would have gotten their monies if they claimed earned income tax credit and the child tax credit. There is a tax act that requires them to hold that money until then so they can verify that you are eligible as far as your dependents is concerned to get that. So that's the reason why the earned income tax credit people have to wait a little bit before those deposit goes out. Okay, so that's why. So you will get it then within 21 days or less. Most people should have their money. Check on the Where Is My Refund app on the website if your your taxes have been filed and you haven't gotten any money back. So you can keep checking there. Don't call the IRS and ask them where is your money. If it's not 21 days, please don't do it. Check on the website. And if it's past 21 days, and if something is wrong or they're reviewing, believe me, they will send you a letter and let you know what that story is. Hey, DJ No Side, thanks for jumping in here. All right, so this is my spill today on Where's My Refund. Note, file your taxes to get your money back, though. That's the other part. Elaine Smith. Rod Smith, Elaine Smith. Okay, hey, Rod. File your taxes, guys. The IRS has billions of dollars sitting there for people who haven't signed and got their refund back. One thing I always have to say before I leave, if you do not file for your tax refund within 3 years, you will lose it. I have people who lost $20,000, $30,000 in refunds because they filed so late. They figured they didn't make enough money. They didn't have any reason to file. 3 years after that, federal refund is gone. They have billions of dollars sitting there for people who have not filed because you figure I only made $5,000. I don't need to file. I've only made $6,000 or $7,000. I have no reason to file. But even if you pay no money in, there's earned income credit for people with no dependent. You can get earned income credit if you have no dependent and you make less than a certain amount of money. So file your taxes. See what money is there for you. Don't lose your refund within 3 years. If you don't file it, you won't get that money back. And make sure that you get this money that the IRS have sitting there, guys. Please, 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 please. Because I watch so much money get lost in the shuffle because of non-filing, late filing. All right? We don't want that to happen. We're not trying to give away any money. All right, that's it today, guys, for me. Make sure that you guys tune in again every Tuesday and Thursday. We are here with some great information, free information. You guys use this stuff, pass it on, share with your friends and family. Again, if you have any further questions, give us a call here at PROBY'S Tax and Accounting, 323-290-9034. I always feel like a commercial. Or visit our website at PROBY'Stax.com. And of course, we can file your taxes anywhere in the U.S., outside of the U.S., no matter where you are. We do taxes in every state. Everything is done automatically from the comfort of your home or office. Everything is done, uploaded to a secure website. You can electronically assign, direct deposit, electronically pay, and whatever you like. And we can have Zoom meetings, however you like to do it, but we can take care of it. Thanks, Elaine. Great to be informed. All right. Thank you, Margie. Thanks for always joining in, all of you guys. And thank you guys over here at IG. Eat, Sleep, Breathe. Thank you for jumping in here. Good information. All right. Thank you so much. You guys hit like and share on this video. I'm up out of here. I will see you guys back here next Tuesday. Again, you guys have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Have a fabulous weekend. And you guys take care of each other and take care of yourself. Bye-bye.